Hello and welcome. GST network has recently introduced more methods of e-payment for taxpayers. So far, we were able to pay GST using only net banking. Now we have other options like UPI, debit, or even credit cards. These new options have been introduced to help us make effortless GST payments. As of now, it is rolled out in 14 states or union territories: Assam, Delhi, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Tripura, and Karnataka. So in today's video, let's see how to use these options to pay GST. We are also going to highlight upon the convenience fee that's going to be applicable if you use some of these options. Then we are going to go through the pros and cons of this new feature. Let's straight away navigate to the GST portal. Log into your account, click Create Challan, select Reason for Challan. Here I've selected any other payment. Click Proceed. Alternatively, you can create Challan directly from your GSTR 3B return. You would be navigated to this screen. If you have created Challan from your GSTR 3B, then the amounts would be auto-filled. Otherwise, you will have to manually enter it. Select e-payment as the mode of payment. Click Generate Challan. Challan is successfully generated. Scroll down. Here, if you observe, there are new modes of e-payment: credit or debit card and UPI. Let's select credit or debit card. Select the bank. As of now, there's only one option, Kotak Mahindra Bank. Give your consent. Before we make payment, let's have a quick view of transaction charges. Click to view bank charges. You would be navigated to payment gateway charges. Here, the first payment channel is UPI. If you use UPI to pay GST, then irrespective of the amount that you have paid, there will not be any user charges or convenience fee. Next payment channel is debit card. And if you pay using RuPay debit cards, again, irrespective of the amount that you have paid, there will not be any user charges. But if you use other debit cards, Visa, MasterCard, and if the amount that you have paid is more than 2000 rupees, then you have to pay a fee of rupees 15 per transaction plus 18% GST. The third payment channel is credit card. If you pay using Visa, MasterCard or RuPay credit cards, irrespective of the amount of GST that you have paid, you have to pay a convenience fee of 0.78% of the tax amount plus GST at 18%. And if you use Diner's credit card, then instead of 0.78%, you have to pay user charge of 1% plus GST at 18%. The crux here is, if you use UPI or RuPay debit cards, then you will not be required to pay any convenience fee. This also essentially means that if you pay using other debit cards and credit cards, then you have to be ready to pay transaction charges. Let's go back to our screen. Click Make Payment. You would be navigated to this screen. Fill up the required information, click Proceed and make the payment. First one, because of these new payment options, you can pay GST anytime, anywhere. No more hassle of net banking logins. 2. No more payment delays, unlike net banking. Earlier, if you have used net banking to pay GST, then you would have noticed that the amount would have got debited to your bank account, but you would not have found the corresponding credit in the GST cash ledger. For this, you were required to raise tickets, call help desk, wait for some time. After these new options, probably these inconveniences might get reduced. 3. Paying GST using credit cards would help you in short-term liquidity management. As of now, the portal supports RuPay, Visa, MasterCard and Diner's cards. And another added advantage of using credit cards is that you would be able to earn certain reward points or sometimes even cashback. But before you consider this option, you need to have a trade-off between the convenience fee that you are required to pay and the benefits that you get. 4. GST portal also offers UPI payment option, which is instant and hassle-free. And one important thing to remember is, if you have linked your RuPay credit card to your UPI account, then you would be able to pay GST using credit card without any transaction fee. But I'm not sure about this. You'll have to pay it and check. Talking about cons, 1. Convenience fee. If you use certain debit cards or credit cards, then you have to pay this convenience fee. If the volume of transactions or the tax amount is high, then this is going to be an additional cost for you. 2. Single payment gateway. As of now, Kotak Mahindra Bank. If we have more payment gateway options, then probably we may have competitive rates as far as convenience fee is concerned. 3. limited reach. Currently, these options are available only in 14 states or union territories. So GST network has to swiftly expand this network to cover other states and union territories. Lastly, security concerns. There is a need to have robust strategies to reduce potential security risks that are associated with online card transactions. So let's use these new payment options wherever it is made available or once it is going to be made available, and try and see if this is going to help us make effortless GST payments. With this, it's a wrap on this episode. Hope it was informative. Thank you for watching.